It's Gnarly Charlie and Trisha Dean at the brand new Jalapeno Grill right here in Lindsay, California.
It's 801 North Elmwood in Lindsay.
The best tri-tip sandwich you'll ever have in this side of Lindsay. No lie.
Creamy
and jalapenos, creamy mac and cheese, Cali Twinkies.
And toasted tri-tip sandwiches.
I'd like to say no animals were harmed in the making of this, but I can't.
Lots of animals were harmed in that.
I'd like to say. All right, I am super excited, and it's a twofold reason for my excitement.
Okay.
One, the smell behind us. I don't know if you can smell that.
I can, yes.
And two, it is the thing that was never going to happen because we met the Jalapeno Grill at the Gonzalez Farms last year.
Okay.
And they said the one thing we'll never have, we're not going to have a restaurant. And so we're here at the restaurant now, a year later, and it smells delicious.
Yes.
I love it. So it's the grand opening. We're in Lindsay, California, and it's called the Jalapeno Grill. And now, Trish.
Yes.
I have not tried it yet. I tried it a year ago, but not here.
Not at the brick and mortar shop.
Yeah, it's right behind us. It smells great.
Today's their grand opening.
It's the grand opening. And so if you're seeing this, they're already open now. It is happening.
Yes.
And so we're in the town of Lindsay, and it's next to it's like a swimming pool, a city center, and
Memorial, yeah.
Yeah, it's the memorial building. We're right next to it. Adjacent, there's a park right here, swimming, and then, of course, the best smelling jalapeno grill ever.
Yes, and I feel sorry for the people that are like exercising on this track.
Well, that's part of it. No.
Look at the meat and they're like, no.
I think I would run to here.
Absolutely.
Now, when you're sitting on this fabulous porch here, if you look to the left, you can see Jalapeno Mountain. And
Yes,
I think that's where they came with the name.
Yep, right past those palm trees.
Yeah, it's Jalapeno Mountain, founded by, I think it was Lindsay Jalapeno back in the 1800s.
Yeah.
And
Absolutely.
so I'm not sure if that's true, but I know this: the Jalapeno Grill is here, and it's working, and it's lovely, and we're gonna talk to the owners coming up here in a bit too, and
try some food.
Hear their story, and there's a lot going on. It is rodeo season right now, so we just came off the Wood Lake Rodeo last week. Speaking of wood, that's what they're cooking with right here.
Yeah,
Yes,
orange wood.
Orange wood from Gonzalez Farms. That's what they do.
I wonder if that makes it taste so much better.
I'm sure it does. It has, like if you cooked it with poison ivy, it probably wouldn't taste as good.
No, not at all.
No, I'm thinking orange wood. Okay, so we had the Wood Lake Rodeo and the parade. Now you're like 4 rodeos deep this season now. And
yeah, a couple parades in. I haven't fallen off yet.
you haven't fallen off the float, and that's a bonus. But so many great people out there in the rodeo. And what I like about the rodeo too, like we had those queens come by. We learned about how it's family. It's really it's a family event, and
if family doesn't support you and around you, there's a whole bunch of other folks that know what they're doing and will guide you along the way.
And if you're a rodeo queen, it's more than just a title. I mean, you got to have horsemanship, and that's a big part of it.
Poise, and, public speaking,
and then just you have to represent, and then they get that big old buckle on their hats, and it's cool.
It's beautiful, yeah. That thing must have been like.
Yeah, I think it's bulletproof, but I don't want to find out.
No,
so we don't know how to find out.
That the hard way.
Hey, this is Dan and Shay with Gnarly Charlie and Rick McNeil
on 106.7 K-Jug Country.
You
guys
seem like
you've
Wow.
You've done it before.
We knew this was coming. They prepped us. They sent us this in advance. 3 days of rehearsals.
Well, we're practicing saying Charlie for 3 days.
We're going to start a boy band called Dan and Shay and Us.
And Us, yeah.
And we're keeping adding ands.
And others.
And others.
You guys are others.
And more.
Yeah.
But I do have one thing to say. Long live Christmas.
That's right. Absolutely, man.
Forever.
That's right, baby.
You guys are like Mariah Carey. When Christmas comes, we start thinking Dan and Shay right away.
12:01, November 1st, we declare it's Christmas. That's a short window. We got to go out and make some money,
Did you know 10,000 hours is how many hours the elves spend making toys? Did you know that?
No, it makes sense because they're very good at it. They've mastered it.
That's what I heard.
They've mastered it.
You've worked with Justin Bieber. You've now worked with Rick and Charlie. So what's your biggest moment?
I would say this moment right here. But now that we say it, I'm getting kind of nervous. My palms are starting to sweat. The heart's beating a little bit.
Yeah.
No, man, it's good to see you guys. Happy CMA week. We're bright and early.
You know what? It's great to see you guys. I have to ask, how many rescue dogs have you got in the house right now?
We've got 4 at the house right now.
You got 4.
There could be any moment I come home and there's more of them. Abby showed me one last night. She's like, "How about this for our 5th dog?"
They make a great stocking stuffer too for people.
Yeah.
Like, here you go.
You got a double Christmas album coming out right now. You just came off the triple Arbor Day album, right? And then are we gonna do? Are we gonna do a Valentine's Day album too?
We're working on that right now.
That's what we've been doing our whole career.
So Dan and Shay that is a Valentine's Day.
Holiday albums for now. All right, Dan and Shay are in the house.
Guys, thanks so much for coming by.
Thanks so much.
We're in the house of the Lord, actually, right?
We are.
That's true.
And we're brought to you by Bud Light.
Perfect, man. Perfect. Yeah.
But then, okay, we had our it's called the High Five Rodeo last week. And that was awesome.
I loved it.
Here's the thing, Trish, you've been with me on the air for like 2-3 months, and we've had so many things around, kids with cancer, special needs, and it's really as tough as you are, and you're very tough.
Thank you.
I've seen you cry a lot, and me too. It's just part of, but it's like, I mean, you're a firefighter, EMT.
Yeah, I think when I first started, I told you I could count how many times I've cried in my entire life, probably on both hands.
And I can count more than that just in the studio. And
Yep.
And it's, you know what it is though, Trish? It's you kind of being honest and real about who you are.
Yeah.
And that's what we do. It's like,
Yeah, not hiding anything back and just.
yes, we play great country music, and yes, we get to talk to artists and stuff. We put on shows, but the real thing is we're part of this community, and we really are. It's like that's what we do.
Yes, I mean every time I'm out and about with you, if we're doing something or not, Gnarly Charlie.
Yeah.
And everybody recognizes you, and you're just really good about. This is my new partner, Trish. And
That's right, and we're stories, and we are making ourselves a part of this community, and not just by words, by doing it, being at events and bringing that jug to different places. And
I know, and just talking with people in the community, because you talk with somebody here or there, and then they lead you to somebody else. It's really
and really the whole South Valley, Tulare Valley, and it's a family.
Yeah, Tulare County is a
It really
oddity in California, and we are very tight. Yes.
Yeah, I love that. So we got these rodeos, and I've had eaten more dirt accidentally in the last a couple of weeks. We did the Riata Ranch, and they had me sit right up next to the railing, and they were doing these horsemanship things. And if dirt was, they go, "We're not going to serve you food because dirt does fly."
No,
And,
okay, let's wait for that then.
I mean, the girls were called Roman style. Mm-hmm. They have 2 horses, and they're standing on the back of 2 horses and riding.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know what
Each horse is galloping, and those.
I don't know what the Romans were thinking, but it was their thing.
Yeah,
That's what they did.
Yeah. And to watch those girls, well, the junior queen.
Yeah.
She is a little rider at the Riata Ranch too.
She's awesome, and she does trick riding, and I did, because when you're the queen, they have you ride in real fast and do that swave thing, right?
Yep.
I go, "You're a trick rider. You should fall off."
Right.
And you're not, because you're not really falling off.
No.
But it will look like you're falling off. And everybody go, "Oh," and then you get popped back up, and then thank you.
I know. I remember when I asked her what was the first trick that she had learned, and she was 9, I think she
Yeah.
said, and it was getting your foot in the stirrup and just dragging yourself next to the horse. I'm like, that was your first trick that you.
That's what they learned, and that's what they do.
Yep.
All right, so look, we've got a big show in Porterville, and this is on the 14th.
Yes.
Spencer Hatcher.
Yeah.
Now, if you haven't heard of him, he's a big, tall drink of water. He's like 6'4",
Got a real nice voice.
got a nice voice, and he's from where that John Denver song, Mountain Mama, West Virginia,
Yeah.
Blue Ridge
He said
Mountain,
he's, like,
Shenandoah River.
right
That-
there,
yeah,
yeah.
that's where he's from, and he's bringing his show, and his brother's in his band. And they're going to be here. This is a free concert. So it's the Bud Light free concert series brought to you by Central Valley Chevy Dealers.
Yes, sir.
No, and it's a big deal. And the Porterville Fair, of course, we're starting Tuesday. We got rodeo season, fair season, and fair season.
It goes on for a little hot minute.
Yeah,
throughout
we
the
got
valley.
put stuff on a stick, crazy rides, and it's a lot of fun, man.
Yep, concerts and shade, and I mean it's pretty shady over there at the
Yes.
fairgrounds. for the
When you
most
say
part.
shady, not like it's against the rules and law, like
No,
you're a
like
shady
tree
person. No.
shade, yeah.
No, we're talking about shade.
Yeah.
Talking about cool rides. We're talking about fun, family fun again, and that's
Yes.
one thing. And then Luke Bryan's bringing his farm tour back to town
I know, and that's up in Clovis.
on the 15th.
Yep.
And the one advice that we will give you, we went last year, is that when you get in your car, pin your location, because people were losing their car. So
You're
as
out
soon as
there
you
with
get
your
there,
remote.
pin your car, and then at least you know where that's at.
Yeah, because there's no signs like, you're at Magic Mountain where you're like, I am in B3.
Yeah,
No.
I'm in Donald Duck. No, there's
Nope.
nothing. You're in a field. It's a farm.
Yep, and good luck. if you
I
didn't
spent
ping.
45 minutes with a couple from Reedley last year. They could not find their car. And it was like, and she had I go, take the chair. Me and Milton will go find a car. And so, and it was not easy. It took forever. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I'd be like, you know what, just sit it out, and then whatever's left,
Yes.
then we got a little less to choose from.
Yes. I love it. All right. So that's what's going on coming up soon. And then, a lot of events, a lot of things. But today we're at the grand opening of the Jalapeno Grill. Look at that.
I know.
What-
Jalapeno Grill grand opening today from 11 to 3.
11 to 3.
Yes.
So,
Fire up your appetite.
yeah. And what's it say about Twinkies? Does it say called Twinkies?
Callie.
Oh, Cali. Cali Twinkies. Yeah.
Or one of our toasted tri-tip sandwiches.
Oh, Cali Twinkies. Okay, it's a dessert they have
I
here.
think so. And they have creamy mac and cheese, which I am very excited to try.
We did talk on the show today about mac and cheese and how I guess the recipe calls for a half a stick of butter.
Yeah, they try to fancy it up 4 tablespoons of butter, but what people don't realize is a half a stick.
Yeah. And then I said I do super mac and cheese, and I put ground beef in it.
Yeah.
And
I called
use
you hamburger helper, and then you were like, no.
It's not, even though it totally is. But no, it's not. It is special. It's my super mac and cheese, and I use heavy cream instead of milk.
Yeah, which also makes it
Yes.
tastier.
And people rave about it. No one's ever raved about it, but it could be. What about the deep fried mac and cheese? You ever had that? That's where they.
Oh, like little deep fried mac and cheese balls?
Yeah, and they dip it in.
Yes.
I've never done it, but that seems like something we need to
Yeah,
get
so
on.
what you do is you make I made them. So you make mac and cheese, put it in the refrigerator, let it cool. That's the trick. You can't do hot balls.
And so now
in the thing,
you make a ball.
Yep, and then you take it out of the refrigerator, make your ball, put it in flour and panko,
Uh-huh.
and then you fry them.
And then
You have to fry it in oil. Like, you can't use the air fryer on the
well, and it makes it real healthy then.
Yeah.
That's how. Well, it's fair season. Everything
is
at the fair
healthy.
is deep fried. They have that.
Yeah.
They have deep fried butter. You can buy deep fried butter. You can buy deep fried Jello. You can buy. They do it. The Oreos. This guy named Chicken Charlie. He fries anything. It's pretty good. Or have you ever had? You get a donut, and they cut it in half, and they put a hamburger in it. It's a glazed donut. Okay.
Why do people do this?
Okay, it is fabulous.
Is it?
It's a donut
It's
hamburger.
like a sweet and savory.
It's
thing?
horrible great. It's just great. It is just
It just
but
smells like
your
diarrhea
doctor's
waiting to
like,
happen.
go check in. But man, it just the taste of it is just so wrong and right. I did have this is the worst thing I've had was a lobster on a stick,
Okay.
and it was like a lobster sausage and it tasted horrible. I hated it. Don't
I
go
have
for that
seen
one.
that with the lobster. I'm like, I don't know if I would trust it at a fair.
Well, and it said canal caught right here in the valley. So no, I'm
Those
kidding.
are called crawfish.
Oh, crawfish. So that's one thing. Well, okay. Coming up, we're going to talk to the owners of the Jalapeno Grill and find out why they're doing this and where to go and how to get to Lindsay, California and find it.
Yes, the Jalapeno Grill.
We are at the grand opening of the Jalapeno Grill in Lindsay, California. And Salvador, how are you, sir?
I'm tired. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah. All right. So this has been a dream of yours, even though you said you didn't want to have a restaurant because you have a great catering business, but here you are.
Sometimes opportunity just comes knocking, and sometimes you just gotta act on it. So
Yeah.
that's actually how I ended up here.
Yeah. I mean, it smells great. Just real quick, what's like one of your secret sauces? Like, is there I know it's got what?
A little bit of love.
Oh, okay.
It's gotta have a lot of love, actually.
A lot of love.
If you don't love it, then it's not gonna come out good.
That's right. Right.
So I mean, if you want to talk about secrets, love. You gotta love.
Okay.
I love
All right. So what are some of the menu items you have here?
We have tri-tip. We have pulled pork. We're gonna have chicken, some barbecue chicken. Eventually, we will be having some brisket. Once I get a smoker big enough, we'll have some brisket, and then we'll have some other items like your. So we're gonna have what's called a Cali Twinkie.
Cali Twinkie.
Yeah, we were asking about
We're
this.
from
We-
California. Never heard of it.
So it's my play on what's called a Texas Twinkie. A Texas Twinkie, it's a jalapeno popper, and it's stuffed
Ooh.
with. If it's a Texas Twinkie, it's stuffed with brisket. and
Sounds
it's
good.
wrapped with 2 strands of thick cut bacon, seasoning of your choice on top of that, and it's brushed slightly with barbecue sauce.
That sounds like the 721 tire. 7 strands, wrapped by 2, surrounded by 1.
Well, you had me at jalapeno popper.
Yeah.
Right, and so then now my version of it is, it's all the same. Outside of putting brisket, we put tri-tip in it.
And love.
And a lot of love.
A lot of
Yeah.
love.
A lot of love.
Brenda's back there putting a lot of love into
Oh, yeah.
everything. Right?
Oh, yeah. All right, so that's you got all that stuff. You still do your catering, but you guys are right in the heart of Lindsay. What would you say this? Next to the Memorial Building?
Yeah,
Or-
we're next to the Memorial Building. We're inside the park, the community park that we have here. We share the parking lot with the Memorial Building. This actually used to be the old Lindsay Golf Course Clubhouse. For those who have been here for a while.
So are we bougie because we're a clubhouse? Yes. Join the club.
Exactly.
The Jalapeno Grill Club.
All right, so the jalapeno grill. I have a jalapeno question. I know that when they turn red, is that there on the vine too long?
Yeah, actually, that's from what I understand. Yeah, they've been on the vine for a little bit too long. However, some people like it for the color. It changes up your salsa if you want to make a salsa or whatever.
Well, what about can you look at jalapeno and tell it's gonna be hot or not? Because that's at the store. I'm like, I don't know. Give me that fat one.
If you want me to be honest,
Yeah,
the only way I know if a jalapeno is gonna be hot is if I bite into it.
that's it. That's the only way.
That's the only way, because on the outside you're not gonna tell, because the spice actually comes from the inside the veins, the white veins that are on the inside, and a little bit from the seeds. But that's where your spice comes from.
Wait, so it's kind of like a person. You know, you can't tell if they're a bad person, but it's from the inside. It's the inside. And sometimes they have it. Sometimes they're a bad seed. There's a bad person.
Exactly.
So, okay.
9 times out of 10, you can tell that from the outside, though.
Exactly. Exactly. Well, what are you excited about? What's your favorite thing here? I mean, you had your grand opening yesterday, and everybody showed up.
Yeah, the ribbon cutting was yesterday. Today's the grand opening. But probably the thing I'm most excited for, honestly, is probably my tri-tip. I've taken a long time getting it to where it's at, flavor-wise, and I'm really excited for it. That and then my chili beans.
Yeah. Oh, see? Yeah.
Chili beans.
You love it also. It's hard for you to pick one. I'm not trying to put you in a box here.
It really is difficult, because I obviously I love all the food that I make. So
Right.
most of the time.
Is there something you make that you don't quite like, but a lot of other people do?
I wouldn't say there's anything that I don't like. You just get tired of eating it or trying it because you're cooking it all the time.
Right.
Like for me, like I'll eat the tri-tip every now and then, or I'll eat it like the next day. But like for me to eat it on a consistent basis, I can't.
You know, I never want to get to that point. I always want tri-tip. I always do. So I don't want to be cooking it. But I worked at a French beach in the Bahamas, and it was a topless beach, and I got used to it. I don't know used to that. It's a horrible thing to get used to. I don't know why I'm talking about that. I know this. We're at the Jalapeno Grill. The grand opening is not topless. Make sure you wear clothes here, right?
Yes, please.
Yes, please. Everybody, put your clothes on.
Yes, please. I don't need to get in trouble.
Now, so Brenda, she's more in charge of the kitchen advertising, or what's her?
Well,
I know you're the chef.
Yes. So she is the other half of this operation. She is obviously the other half of the ownership.
Right.
But Brenda, my wife, she's actually just, if I'm being honest with you, she's the brains behind the operation. I just cook.
She's the one that says, "This is too good, honey. We're opening the store."
Yeah, she's the one that says, "This is how we're gonna do it. This is how we're setting everything up. Just do it."
And she's from Gonzalez Farms, and that's the oranges, and you cook with orange wood.
Yeah.
And so now you guys do fruit and jalapenos. Is jalapenos a fruit? It might even be, actually. I don't even know.
Because it has
That is a
seeds.
great
By definition, I think it might be.
Yeah, I think
By
by
definition,
definition it
maybe.
might be.
So
Yeah.
I thought about that one.
So you're fruit farmers.
Exactly.
All right.
We'll have to look that up here.
So you got two of the food groups going on at all times: fruit and protein. So that's
Yep,
good, right?
absolutely.
Perfect.